Welcome to this game of Mechabellum. As you can see here, fighting against Liori and my options: Missile, Firebetter, Elite, and Aero Specialist. And looking at those, I was between Aero and Missile because I wanted to play Sledges, and Aero because it's really good in my opinion if you go for Sabers with Wraiths. You can get the Sabers to tank for the Wraiths. My opponent's side, Marksman Specialist looks good. Sabertooth and Arclight good for a mid-range. It's not as good as Sabertooth with Hounds in my opinion, but it can work quite well. Go for Henge and Shockwave, the Arclight can clear things even late game. Although they can be countered with some attacks on the crawlers. But other options here, Fortify it. You could go Fortify it and Sledge carry. Try a Sledge carry with some arc lights to help with the shaft clear of the sledges, which are not the best. Let's just skip because it's taking too long. And you can see he went for the marksman spec. Looking at the board here, it seems starting on this side, then go to the other because magnetic barricade here, so don't expect the opponent to be advancing on it. And I am very close to the tower. That works best with Sledge carry. And some marksmen for DPS because I will need it. It's arcs and sabers, so only single units with quite a bit of HP. The annoying part of the arc lights for the marksman is it takes 3 shots from the marksman to kill an arc light. Although I do have the sledges to help. It's my opponent basically mirroring my position on the other side, although he put crawlers on this side. And a few of them will go for my tower, as you can see. But some of my crawlers went to fight the crawlers that diverted, and they are coming for this side. The crawlers turning, but 3 went for my tower in here. This side, you can see my marksmen are doing their job, while my sledges are tanking. And my crawlers went to kill the 3 crawlers that went for my tower, which almost got my tower. If one more crawler have went for the tower, they would have got the debuff. And with the debuff, probably win this fight. Here, Wasp and Rhino looks good to try to grab a debuff. Shield airdrop, not that useful for me, but great for my opponent. He wants to protect his units against my missile strike. The shield airdrop could be really good. I will try to throw it here, although it's most probable place that he will put a shield airdrop if he grab it. And wasps in here. And that was a bad choice for me to put the wasps here. I should have put them on the other side. Because if he was going to shoot, he was going to shoot here. And if he shoots, my wasps become quite useless in here. You can see I put fangs in here to protect. They solve the problem of the crawlers coming here, and they can get me some protection against wasps if he go for the wasps. My marksman got a level here, but I'll grab one more unit, another fang to put here, so I'm protected against wasps on every place. And not enough money to grab the marksman level. I also started selling my towers because they are doing nothing. So this one I think did something. Yeah, this one did something last round. You can see my opponent shooted here. and Rhino, which is bad because the Fangs can kill wasps, but they can't kill a Rhino, they can only delay it. So I will be getting debuffed. And on the other side, put Fangs, which are killing my wasps and the shield. So the missile was useless and the wasps were useless. So very bad round for me. I also put one missile here, but it wouldn't have killed all the wasps if I throw the wasps in here. So quite a bit of damage, close to 900 damage. Here there are some options. I could grab Mustangs, so they are not the best for my comp, but it could work. I probably need to change the attack from armor piercing to high explosive. Then I could use Mustangs as shaft clear for the sledges. If I need it, it would be an option. But I will go for the Phoenix because I need more DPS. As my opponent has a shield and some heavy units, which the level 2 Phoenix will help a lot to kill. I'm also throwing this missile here because just to kill some chaff. It's not like I have a better target on this side. This one is countered by my Fangs in here, since the crawlers will be slowed by the magnetic barricade, so the Fangs will have time to kill them all. You can see me setting the last tower here and grabbing more sledges. And putting vertical here, because it was going to be a bit tight here with them on horizontal. And vertical is good to try to funnel the enemies into one point, so it's easier to kill the shaft. It's also good so they will arrive first here. Maybe they would strike the Heptify cannon before the crawlers arrive. You can see I killed the units here, and my opponent went for Mustangs. Strangely putting on this side to protect this side, but it will work against my Fangs in here. So the Fangs can kill the crawlers, they can't kill the Mustangs. You can see my sledges are overwhelming this side, and now they even have the Phoenix helping, so the shield will go down. And my tower is level 2. I leveled the tower, so I'm safe. Mustangs won't be able to kill it. We'll even grab his tower first. Even if the debuff is kinda useless in here. Let's speed this. And the things go in front. Debuff! That will give time for the Mustangs to kill them. It will give quite a bit of experience for the Mustangs. Here there's another Wasp Swarm, Incendiary Bomb, but my opponent does have a lot of chaff. You can see here 3 crawlers and 1 Fang. So not that great of a fire you can put here, but smoke can be very good. You see me positioning here, trying to get all his units, so they would have to go all the way here. And I will even range my sledges and put 1 shield to protect against the smoke too. Smoke and fire, I could use both. I have a little more shaft than him, so fire would be better against me. You can see I'm also protecting both my marksmen, because if he was greedy and throw the fire in here, the fire can kill the marksmen. They don't have a lot of HP. I also put 1 sledge on this side, so I have something to deal with the crawlers faster and to kill the Mustangs. Although there is one problem, look at the HP of the Mustangs. Look at the damage of the Sledge. It can kill in one shot a level 2 Mustang. So it will not be that easy for them to deal with the Mustangs. In here, if he had thrown the smoke a little more to the back, although this one here is not annoying me, only on the left, because I didn't shoot. If I had shooted, it would be better. I only used one shoot, my opponent used 2. But even using 2, I still got smoke here and it's working against his units. This side here you can see one Sledge got isolated and killed. Now my other Sledges are also getting killed, while slowly killing the Mustangs. But I won the left. And the Mustangs here are actually helping me. Because if I had killed them all fast, I wouldn't have the time to kill all his shields on this side. You see the buff, and now this tower is making me kill this shield too. And when you are missile spec, killing shields is really good. Since you force your opponent to try to keep putting more shields to protect against your missiles, or to lose units to the missiles. So those Mustangs actually hurt my opponent, but they got a level. And looking here, don't have giants, don't intend to grab one, so power production not good for me. Could go for another wasp, but he's protected on both sides. Not great, but increased firepower can be very useful. Because you can see, I think it's doing a lot of damage. He's been grabbed at a level, and with the item, now it suddenly has a lot of damage. Can one-shot a level 1 Sabertooth. You can also see that I went for Mech Rage. So my Sledges will be a little stronger. Instead of 4.5 seconds attack, it's 3.5. And now with the actually full carry, usually you only go for 2 techs, so you can go for more. In my experience, 2 techs is enough for the Sledges, and you cover other things with other units. If the Sledges can't take care of it with those 2 techs, maybe you can grab a electromagnetic shot to help against some units, or armor to help with other units. But, as I was about to say, I didn't say, in honor of this Mustang dying to this missile, you could subscribe. It's not hard, you can just click the button there. Helps me a lot. And look at this, level 3, he leveled the Mustang, put an item and dead. Here the smoke is still on the field, annoying both of us. And it's not worth to grab. I think I don't even have the tech anymore on the hounds to clear the smoke. You can see this side without the Mustangs was an easy victory on the right side. Even wasted his missile on a few crawlers. And victory on the left too. And here we have unit drops. And none of those look that good for me. Looking at my comp, Sandworm, which has way too many Mustangs for, not Mustangs, Sabertooths for Sandworm to be good. Raiden could be maybe useful, but it's not that great on his units. So, can target 3 units, so it could be hitting 2 Sabertooths and 1 Arclight on each place. But I'll just go for Wraith and sell, and use the money. You see me putting the missile here again to kill his Mustangs. Because maybe he's not expecting it. I was willing to try, because killing a level 3 Mustang with an item is quite a lot of value for a missile. You see that I have range on my Phoenix, and I'm grabbing another Phoenix and I will put it on this side because he has expanded his line quite a bit. Wasps defensively because I expect him to put Rhino in here again. So missile to slow the Rhino and Wasps to kill the Rhino. And there is even the Phoenix to help kill the Rhino if he puts it here. So my side here is very safe. And he put the Rhino here and sent Worm. And sold the Mustangs. So wasted missile. The Worm actually got destroyed quite easily. You can see. Life's going down. Just the few units I have here. Expected more from the Worm. But on this side you can see that he grabbed quite a few more arc lights and techs for the sabers. And suddenly I'm losing this side quite heavily. This late shaft is also quite annoying. You can see my Phoenix are still killing fangs. Even if my Wasps are still alive on this side, it's a loss. So those Phoenix here are doing damage control, killing quite a few units. So suddenly from a lot of units the opponent had here, he lost quite a few to those level 1 Phoenix, which got a level of course. And here, intensive training looked good. My Phoenix on this side could use more levels, so we have level 3 Phoenix on each side, even if this one has an item. You can see it did no damage on the last round. The entire round only shooting at Chaff. So if he's killing my Chaff really fast, and I am losing too much time killing his Chaff, even if he doesn't have a lot of Chaff. But Sledges are not the best at Chaff clearing. Which is a great weakness that my opponent is not exploiting. Yes, he doesn't have a lot of Chaff. And I'm grabbing more Sledges to give my deep flank here. Crawler, Sledge. It used to be very common. Nowadays you don't see it a lot, but it is very powerful. It's going to pull a lot of units and 3 of his shaft packs. So almost half of his shaft is going to get pulled by this flank, which will give time for my units to lock on his main army. And also putting on missile here. The idea was when the crawlers arrive here to shoot, kill the crawlers and even damage and slow the arc light in the tower. I put another missile here just in case he tried some shenanigans on my flanks. And let's see how this goes this time. Look at the flank here. We miss all the crawlers, but the Sledges are really annoying. See, a lot of his shaft and shaft clear went there. And suddenly my Phoenixes are getting the right targets. I'm doing no damage. Look at the damage climbing. No damage last round. This one is already almost 80k damage. Those are half of the damage. And lots of Sledges still alive. And suddenly from losing this side badly, just from a flank and tech. I also didn't comment, but you can see that I grabbed Intermittent Blitz on my crawlers. And I have level 2 defense enhancement. So that's another way to counter the shockwave. He even went for charged shot, which is not that great, although it's good against the Sledges, but it's bad against the crawlers. It will help him clear my Sledges faster, but it will not be good. It's slowed down the attack speed by 35%. So from 0.9 it went to 1.2 seconds between each attack, and Shockwave is dependent on a lot of attacks, which he will have less with this tech. So he sabotaged himself on the shaft clear department, although I don't know how long he has had this tech. Let me confirm it. Let's go to round 6. No. And let's go to the last round. See if he already had it at the start. No, he grabbed it on the last round. So he sabotaged himself grabbing charged shot. So not only I countered him by making my shaft harder to kill, he also made his shaft clear worse. So don't do that. But that's it for this game. Hope you all enjoyed. Don't forget to leave a like and leave a comment. I read all the comments and answer them. And that's it. I will see you on the next one.